Good evening and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headlines. Federal government bans admissions for under 18. National Assembly must stricter laws to tackle crude oil theft. Bill seeking 6-year term for president scales frustrating. Federal government inaugurates power sector working group. Kwara local government polls. Okera APC women protests imposition of candidates. ASKOMP train members on capacity building. Blue economy key to youth empowerment, Oyetola says. Nigeria records 22 cases of building collapse. 33 deaths in 7 months. Paris 2024. Representative pledge 100 million naira for Team Nigeria. Now the news in details. The Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Maman, on Thursday announced a ban on admissions for candidates under the age of 18 into tertiary institutions in the country. Maman announced this during the 2024 policy meeting of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board. The minister said the federal government was considering the adoption of 18 years as the entry age for admission into universities and other tertiary institutions of learning. The National Assembly has thrown its weight behind the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited's ongoing efforts to boost crude oil production and grow its reserves, saying it will consider stiffer consequences for crude oil thieves and vandals of the nation's critical hydrocarbon infrastructure. This was made known in a statement from the Chief Corporate Communications Officer of NNPC, Olufemi Shineye. The House of Representatives has passed through the first reading a bill seeking to amend the 1999 Constitution to provide for a single term of 6 years for the offices of the President, state governors, and local government areas chairmen. The private member bill was sponsored by the member representing Idiato North and South Federal Constituency, Imo State, Ikenga Ugojere, and other 50 lawmakers. The sponsors of the bill argue that a single term of 6 years will help to reduce the spending on the general elections conducted every 4 years. Federal government, through the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, has inaugurated the Ministerial Power Sector Working Group involving different agencies and commissions. In a statement by the Special Advisor to the Minister of Power on Strategic Communication and Media Relations, Balaji Tunji, said the inauguration took place in Abuja with directors and agencies under the supervision of the ministry signing performance contract to ensure proper tracking and supervision of projects. Women leaders from 10 wards in Okera local government area of Kwara State has protested against the alleged imposition of chairmanship and councillorship candidates by the All Progressives Congress on Thursday. The woman, led by Jegede Mudupe,
wá síbí báyìí àwa fi ẹ̀hónú wa hàn. A wá sọ fún àwọn ènìyàn, a sì wá sọ fún Abraman Abrasaki ọ̀gá wa olóríire. A wá jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ èròǹgbà ọkàn wa pé ohun gbogbo tí wọ́n ń ṣe lókè ẹ̀rọ kò tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn. Torí pé fún kíni other local government kò lè wá impose lé wa lórí ní òkè ẹ̀rọ. a ní àwọn viable leaders tó yẹ pé ó wà lókè ẹ̀rọ tó yẹ pé wọ́n lè rọ́ọ̀nù political affairs òkè ẹ̀rọ kì í ṣe from other local government. Ìyẹn la rí a sì ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kégbe ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò fẹ́ gbà gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin àwa nígbà gbogbo nǹkan wọ̀nyẹn la fi wá sí bíbà yìí pé ká wá fi ẹ̀hónú wa ká wá fi hàn fún àwọn ènìyàn àti kí gọ́fúnà wa kó lè mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún wa ní òkè ẹ̀rọ kì í ṣe nǹkan tó tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn a ò fẹ́ rárá gẹ́gẹ́ bí olóṣèlú.
Afọláyan Ọmọlọ́lá.
A fẹ́ kán bá wa ṣe àtúnṣe tó tọ́ kán má yẹn nìkan kan jẹ gbogbo alájọ ń ṣe wàhálà òṣèlú yìí o kán kó kánsẹ́lọ̀ méjì sí wọ́ọ̀dù kan èmi ò mọ ibi tó ti ń ṣerú ẹ̀ lóṣèlú kí gómìnà wa jọ kó bá wa rí sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí o àwọn òbí nù o àdẹ̀jà ṣùgbọ́n kò ní dáa ká wà níbì kan kán máa fi ẹ̀tọ́ wa dùn wá a ti ṣe wàhálà a ti ṣiṣẹ́ fún Abdulrasaq Abdulrahman kì í ṣerú àkókò ìlànà kó wá from nowhere wọ́n fún wa ní vice chairman that is not a member of this party in any form. It is a cheating and a slap on our face. Àwọn obìnrin ti ń ṣe wàhálà lóṣèlú ju pé ká wá mú obìnrin káwa ara wa mọ̀ tiẹ̀ lè dà mọ̀ ká mọ̀ kó má jọ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
And Honourable Aminat Yusuf Odola.
Àwọn obìnrin ò ní dìbò torí àmọ́ rí ẹni tó yàn fún wa ní fáìsì gan kò ṣòṣèlú rí àwa dẹ̀ là ń pò òrùn là ń pòjò káàkiri wọ́ọ̀dù wa àti ẹ̀mọ́ rárá kò sẹ́ni tá a mọ̀ rárá náà àwọn tó yàn wọn dẹ̀ ń wìn ní mojì wọ́ọ̀dù wa rárá wa ìlàlẹ̀ là ń gbé wọn lárugẹ gbogbo wọ́ọ̀dù wa kán lọ wo líìsì wa wọn rí bòdì PDP ló wọlé mbẹ̀ àwa là ń wọlé àwa ìlàlẹ̀ là ń gbé wọn lárugẹ.
Expressed that dissatisfaction with the imposed candidate, stating that they were not voted for during the primary election. The women equally threatened to cast a protest vote on election day if their demands were not met.
Bọ́bọ̀ pé gómìnà lè fara mọ́ kí wọ́ọ̀dù kan má ní kánsẹ́lọ̀ kí wọ́ọ̀dù kan sì ní méjì. Àwọn gúrùpù ti yọ wọ́ọ̀dù kánsẹ́lọ̀ kan kúrò wọ́n ti lẹ̀ mọ́ ti wọ́ọ̀dù kejì owó rẹ̀ kánsẹ́lọ̀ méjì ti wọ wọ́ọ̀dù kan nídọ̀fin ìgbàna wọ́ọ̀dù kejì wà ní òfìfo ọlọ́run ní sọ wọ́n sóyún fún un. Akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wa bá wa bojú wò kí nígbà bá wa bojú wò bẹ́ẹ̀ kan bá ní kò sí pọ́blẹ́mù lókè ẹ̀rọ pátápátá ní òye ẹ̀rí problem.
They however appealed to Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak to address the situation and ensure that democratic rights are respected. The Association of Kwara Online Media Practitioners, ASKOMP, has trained its members on capacity building to help discharge their duties efficiently. The program themed Upholding Journalistic Standards in Digital Age was held at Crystal House, GRA, Ilorin, and was well attended by members across all platforms in the state. The first guest lecturer, Dr. Saduddin Abdurrashid, from the Department of Mass Communication, University of Ilorin, discussed in length the news gathering and writing techniques in digital age. He urged the media practitioners to be professional in their news dissemination and shun fake and unverified information.
And they should cultivate the habit of relating or networking with their sources whenever they are putting up their report. They need to ensure that they join hands in fighting off the scourge of fake news and disinformation by actually being professional in gathering and reporting.
The second guest lecturer, Barrister Taufik Olateju, speaks extensively on the strategic law against public participation.
Well, it is obvious that if we continue in this way, we are not meeting up the standard set by the international community when it comes to the issue of freedom of expression. We trace the genesis of freedom of expression. These are treaties signed by international organizations, which Nigerian government too, they are part of those signatories, and they cannot by any other law go against it. So it is an inalienable right of every journalist to be protected most especially when he's doing his legitimate work. So there shouldn't be any form of harassment, brutality, intimidation, or whatsoever. So it will be against the ground norm. It will be against the law of the land for any person acting in whatever capacity to be using any law to gag the freedom of expression which has been enshrined in our constitution, which is the ground norm. Every of us, we must uphold and defend the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended 1999. So it is our duty as citizens, it is our duty as anything we may be in this country to protect and defend that law.
In our remarks, Kwara Police Public Relations Officer Ejire Adetun pledged more cordial relationship between officers and the online media practitioners in the state. She urged the journalists to be diligent and discharge their duties in line with the ethics of the profession.
I'm humbled to be invited to this one-day training and capacity program, and I have been able to learn a thing or two, just to improve and to help to render quality service delivery. So I just want to use this opportunity to say, well, congratulations to the executive for taking up this initiative, organizing this program for everybody and for all the guests invited. We have had to hear from personal experiences of some of the speakers, and it has been a very, very interesting program.
The participants in numbers, however, praised the organizers while promising to always uphold the ethics of the profession.
Well, the training is first of its kind, and it's indeed a welcome development. Through the lesson here, it will shape me a lot in discharging my duties effectively, especially upholding the ethics of journalism.
Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Oyetola, has said the blue economy is key to youth employment in the country. The minister tasked the youth to take advantage of the potential in the marine sector to contribute immensely to the diversification initiatives of the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu. The Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria has said the country recorded 22 building collapses between January to July 2024. The president of COREN, Professor Sadiq Abubakar, made this known at a news conference on Wednesday in Abuja. He called for sustainable collaboration by all stakeholders to curb the incessant spate of building collapse in Nigeria. The last on the news is sport. The House of Representatives has pledged the sum of 100 million naira to Nigeria's team for the 2024 Paris Olympics. This was as the Speaker of the House, Tajuddin Abbas, assured the athletes of the House support in their quest for medals. He emphasized the importance of sports in national unity, youth engagement, and economic growth. Abbas also announced that the House and its members will make personal contributions to support the athletes. And that'll be all on Justeventonline News at 9. Here's the recap of the story. Kwara government bans admission for under 18. National Assembly mulls stricter laws to tackle crude oil theft. Bill seeking 6-year term for president scales first reading. Federal government inaugurates power sector working group. Kwara local government posed. Okero APC women protest imposition of candidates. ASKOMP train members on capacity building. Blue economy, key to youth empowerment, Oyetola says. Nigeria records 22 cases of building collapse, 33 deaths in 7 months. Paris 2024, representative pledge 100 million naira for Team Nigeria. Thank you for watching Just Event Online News. Remember, what is worth doing is worth doing well. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates. Follow us on our social media platforms with the tab at Just Event Online. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Anifat Ismail. Good night.